Hello. In July 2005, I went to Jiangxi Provincial Library and bought some English studying cassettes. But when I went back home, I found out that these cassettes could not be played. They were fake. So I went back to the library next day to return these cassettes. But the store owner refused to do so. She said she could only exchange some cassettes with the old ones. So I argued with her, and finally she refunded me. This incident caused me a lot of trouble because later it occurred to me that this woman, she had some connection with this man in this photo. This man, his name is Zhao Yiwei. At that time, she works as on the second floor on the English reading room. He was a secret policeman. Actually, I did not know the connection between the people. It was since February 2005, I started going to the library, the English corner, to practice my English. The host was this guy. He and his men often tried to trap people by some questions. Maybe you want to get some work done, some achievements. I didn't fall into their trap, but I just leave them alone. But after my argument with the store owner, when I went to the library to borrow books, I could see that he was kind of cross with me. And several days later, a man came to my home. He said he worked for the municipal government. He said our air conditioner was not installed properly. I knew this man was sent by this Zhao just get some revenge on. I thought this minor thing might be finished there, but I was too innocent and underestimate the cruelty of the society and these people too much. Since that, actually, Zhao escalated the surveillance on me. I probably was categorized as a potential spy for the US government. It sounds ridiculous, but they don't say you must be a US spy. They can say you might be a US spy, so you deserve some effort uh, for them to study, right? They can find many reasons uh, to prove that I was likely a US spy. For example, I liked studying English. This is one reason. Second, I liked listening to foreign media programs like BBC, actually, mainly to study English. this is this is ridiculous because at that time I didn't have a proper job. I even couldn't make ends meet if I was a US spy. At least I could have a decent income. So this is so ridiculous. But the ridiculous things happens. They can become norms in China. Then what happened is that to uh, just after 1.5 years later, I said something about Saddam Hussein. I say Saddam should be hanged because he did a lot of bad things, violated human rights. Now, because this was heard by their people, now this is uh, that's it in 2006, and around half a year later, I was assaulted in a dancing hall in February 2007. This, to be fair, this was not wholly decided by Zhao Yiwei, this man, but I thought it's mainly due to his decision because later I met him somewhere. I found him very uneasy when seeing me. That means that assault was mainly decided by him, not wholly. But why did he do this to me? At first, I thought maybe he thought I argued with uh, that store owner because I knew the connection between them. Actually, I didn't know. But if we just how I was still confused. Um, why did he so think I disliked him so much? Much later, after the assault, uh, I figured it out. Actually, there was something I didn't know, which was done by him to me before my row with the book owner. In May 2005, that's 2 months before I bought these fake English starting cassettes. It's a new concept English cassettes. In May, my upstairs neighbor on seventh floor, the old neighbor moved out, and a new neighbor bought his house and moved in. This new neighbor just did some renovation, very noisy. It sounds uh, maybe a little wild, but this new upstairs neighbor was sent by Zhao to harass me. To be fair with him, I was already on the blacklist when I returned my hometown, Nanchang, from Shenzhen. I was blacklisted in Shenzhen, but in Shenzhen, the surveillance was not too severe because just some uh, some that small chat about corruption in the Lychee Park, and some private conversation. Private, I mean, they don't have proof, not just private. They just guess something, my attitude, uh, my thought. But after I went back in Nanchang, the surveillance was escalated step by step, especially after uh, the instance in the library. It leads to the assault on me. Uh, but even before that, this Zhao already sent someone living upstairs to harass and spy on me. Why after uh, more than 20 years, I just want to post this video. Actually, I talked about this before on Facebook or maybe Twitter because now I didn't live in Nanchang. I left that city 3 years ago. But the Nanchang Secret Police, the harassment didn't stop. They pay so much attention and on me, still do work on me, and they can um, they can connect with local secret police. Today, I went to uh, the the bank, the river bank, to some work. I just got some new harassment. It's not very obvious, just some verbal harassment. They don't speak direct to me, uh, just some foul words. It didn't speak direct to my face, but maybe just passed by me or walked towards me, say something nasty. It's just some verbal harassment. I'm very used to it, so I can find out this is not just a coincidence. This is someone secret police harassing me. Of course, this is also partially partially coordinated by the Nanchang secret police. I want to let them know if they do something to me, I can do something to them, right? They can make me afraid. I'm frightened, but sometimes anger can conquer fear. I despise those people. They are scumbags. Okay? You are scumbags. Okay? Uh, Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.